Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your June 2024 General Tarot reading. It's Rena here. So this is going to be a more truncated reading because we're already looking at the first of the month. And so it is what it is. So I'm going to lay down 4 cards, and I'm going to also give you guys a sacred geometry card. I'm going to put these face down just for a different kind of a vibe, you know. And then I'm going to cut these. Oops, this one kind of wants to come out, I think. I'll just put that right there, and we will see. First card, Ace of Swords. So this can be a new way of thinking in the month of June, and that can be very helpful for you in your life as a whole. Actually, for Capricorn individuals, the 3rd house is being activated in 2024. You could say in September, when there is a lunar eclipse, the first lunar eclipse in Pisces, in this 3rd house of the mind. The Ace is kind of a beginning stage. I think any eclipse can be a catalyst, but this is for the time frame of June. So I feel like for some of you, this can be that something comes to light, or you even like something that you admit to yourself is the truth. Maybe you're in denial about something, and now you kind of see the light about it, and it allows you to move forward in some way. Maybe taking an action that you had put off. Like an example, oh yeah, you know what's going to happen in June? You're going to have a lunar, not a lunar eclipse, but a full moon in your sign. I should have figured that out. I should have realized that. And at every full moon, the sun is in the opposing house, which is the 7th house. So there is a possibility of relationship issues coming up in June. And the second card I have here is the Empress. This is a card of love, but it's also a card of motherhood, and I would say by extension, parenthood, raising children maybe. So with these 2 cards together, some of you may realize that the person that you have decided to be with is not parent material. Maybe, you know, you're with someone, dating perhaps, and you see something that they do that makes you realize, no, I can't get with this person and create a family. This isn't going to work. Now, I will say, I understand that not everybody who's going to listen to this is in that place. So I want to make it clear. I totally get it. I don't have kids myself, and I don't think that everyone has kids or is in that stage of life, but I'm just bringing up something that could possibly be. Also, it's just like the Ace of Swords to me. I really see it a lot of times as, especially with relationships, when somebody has been in denial and now they see the truth. Maybe you see that what you have is not love, and therefore it's easier for you to move on. Who knows? Maybe in some cases you realize that this is love. This is true love. Maybe you thought it was going to show up differently, and you realize that it's actually showing up for you. Well, this card, 5 of Swords is a card of intrigue. It can be other people that are also in the mix when it comes to, you know, some sort of, stuff behind your back. And it's also a card of slander, gossip, slander, backbiting. And so, like, for instance, if you have friends, if there is some kind of cheating situation going on, other people may know about it in your social circle, and you may be like, why didn't you tell me? And another thing too, it's a card of empty victory, according to one of my tarot books. And what that means is winning the battle but losing the war. And for Capricorns, how this can occur sometimes in the workplace, I am thinking of specifically is being Machiavellian. Maybe you think that you're just being this diligent worker, but really you're very scheming. You're trying to look good at the expense of someone else, showing them up. And it's not that you might be doing anything underhanded, but you're not necessarily, there's not that teamwork. There's that sense of like trying to, seem better than other people. I'm not saying that this would be true for everyone, but for those people, like getting the promotion, but you feel like you weren't, you did something maybe a little bit underhanded. Maybe you mentioned something to the boss about a fellow employee that you felt like might get a promotion, and everything you said might have been the truth, but it wasn't a good idea to do that, to try and make somebody else look bad. Five of Swords to me can be using words as a weapon in some way. I see I hit my glasses here. Oh boy. I'm not used to I've only used this on several occasions. So those three cards could all be, but I think that this could be other people. Like I always think of coworkers. So if you're dealing with coworkers who are phony, who treat you really well, and yet they're just kind of fake, two-faced. The Temperance card is the last card I got. You see the angel, which represents the spiritual, but one foot is on the land, which means practical matters, and one foot, the water, means the spiritual. So it's about balancing the spiritual and the practical. Earth signs are very grounded, and that can be great. There's probably no one with more common sense than a Capricorn. Maybe possibly a Virgo, or, the other earth sign is Taurus. But the problem is that we're not just here to keep our bodies alive. At least I don't think so. So that's where it gets a little bit tricky, because then you can feel this sense of trying to apply material solutions to spiritual problems, right? That it doesn't work, So anyway, let's look at the card of the sacred geometry. I'll just read what it says. Remembrance 38. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. And really, a lot of people, I think society as a whole is conditioned to use the mind, the mundane mind, for that kind of thing. But remembrance is kind of like that cellular memory from past lives that might be kind of like, buried deep down within ourselves, but is what powers our instinct, our intuition. And if we're just living in the mind, in the mundane mind, we're going to be very susceptible to the programming of the matrix that we don't want to make decisions with, because it's fear-based, it's distorted. There are a lot of there's a lot of hijacking to try to get us to comply, to do things in a certain way so that we're easily controlled. So that's, to me, and I love this idea of remembrance, because it's not sometimes there's all this dogma attached to um, spiritual memories and all of that, and what's okay, what's not okay. And this is a very open-ended kind of a thing. So I also have on my channel your June horoscope. So I recommend that people who are interested in what's happening in June definitely check that out, because that's more of the nitty-gritty kind of stuff. This is more open-ended and open to interpretation. So there you have it, Capricorn. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, I have package deals with my astrological readings, like my deep dive reading, and just other types of readings like career and love. You can find out more information at the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.